Hey, Starlight, happy birthday, sweetheart. How was it? Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Oh, that's great to hear. I'm glad you had a beautiful birthday. I'm glad you had a good birthday. Wish you many more. And I'm glad you're here. I'll give you a reading for sure for your birthday. If you want it now, you can have it now. If you want it later, you can have it later. So it's up to you. I'm good. I had a good day. Had a good day. All's good. Hung out with friends and family. It was nice. Then I went to the grocery store. This is the second time in the same week. I have both receipts here. Look, can't make this shit up. You know? Look, the receipt says 51.51, and this was 2 days ago. Then today I went to the grocery store again. Look what it says 56.66. You can't make this shit up. So I have my angel number books out here. I got two angel number books. Right? And I thought that was absolutely crazy how the numbers came out like that. 56, 66, and 51, 51. It's like, what the heck? Spirit's definitely in full effect. All right, sure. Yeah, whenever you want a free reading for your birthday, just mention it and I'll gladly give it to you. It won't be a problem. So I'm glad your sister made it. And you said, I think you told me yesterday in Kitty's Live that she was there. So that's good. Glad she's okay. I'm glad you had a great birthday. You deserve it. So that's good. This number book thingy here. I bring it out to check out some numbers and stuff. But it doesn't show like all the numbers and things. Like one book does up to 1,000. But I guess double it. It just means double the thing, right? I'm gonna check actually if it does. Actually, it does do four numbers. It does 5555. But I don't want that. And then the 5666, right? Because some people think 666 is like related to evil, but it's not. Because 6, 6, and 6 is 18, 1 and 8 is 9, which represents something totally different. So yeah. I gotta find out what the combinations are. But it's just all one number and shit. But because this other one here, right? This other book. Let me see something here. Let me see what 50. I'm gonna check 51 and 66. All right. So 51 says take initiative. Make your own magic. The time is right for you now to make your own way forward. Waiting for things to happen isn't working. It's time to make your own magic. Today, get moving on a goal or a project that propels your life into the next phase, which I'm definitely doing. That's for sure. So let's see what 66 is. Because it was 51, 51, and 56, 66. So I'll just take the doubles. So 66 says responsibility. Create your own response. Even though life can present many challenges, people, and situations that are out of your control, how you respond to them is always your choice. That's true. You are being asked to reflect on the small ways you can keep your responses and choices to make rather than automatic reactions. That's true. I'll agree on that. So that's good. 51 and 66 are good. Yeah, 666. I'm going to check that now. Because a lot of people think it's evil, but it's not. The devil is a lie. All right. So 666 is personal responsibility. See, I just got responsibility. Time to reflect. This number can have a very negative connotations to some, but from your angels, it's actually a powerful reminder to stop focusing on material world so much. This is a strong message from your guardians to take responsibility on your own life and ask yourself in all areas, what do I need to do differently? Ain't that true? Shit. Ain't that true? I'm number 6 anyway. I'm 6th of February. And I'm life path 5. So 5 and 6 is always significant to me. Always. And if you look at all the 5s in the tarot, they're all shitty. And then when you get to the 6, all the 6s are all better. See what I'm saying? So when you go from the 5 to the 6, it's always better. The only thing is don't go backwards. Actually, let me see what 56 is. Proactive thoughts. Focus on success. Circumstances in your life are getting to a needed change. Things are looking up today. Focus on your successes more than your failures. While it's important to acknowledge both, spend a little more time noticing the things that go right today instead of those that go wrong. That's true. So yeah, that's all good messages. Yin and yang. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all 5s and 6s. Because if you add the 51 and the 51, it's 66, like you said, right? Hey, Christy, how you doing? So 51 and 51 is 6 and 6. Then I saw the 5, 6, 6, 6. So that's always good. So the 6s are very good to deal with, obviously. But the 66, right, is responsibility, which I have. And then the 666 is personal responsibility. So I have to have responsibility and personal responsibility. And it says a time to reflect. And it says create your own response. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do anyway. And I do have to stop focusing on the material world so much because there's a lot of things I want, but I have to get things that I need. Or if I do get material things, I need to get material needs, not material wants. Hey, Tanya, how you doing? You good? 5 and 7. All right. So, what was the last spiritual number you've seen, Starlight? Well, your thing is 777. So let's see what 777 is. All right. 777 says, face fear. Your angels are asking you to release the fear of the unknown, to trust the universe and give up your control of what's going to happen next. Your angels are telling you not to fear the future, but rather to embrace it with faith, and it's all your best interests. It's a perfect design brought to you by your most trusted guardian angels. Trust the divine. That's 777. That's all good. You can do it some other time, Tanya. Just take your time. You're on vacation. Last time you saw. Yeah, but you gotta do like whatever numbers you've seen, like personally. So, but the 777 that you have, I just read it. So if that's your number, so that's good. Anybody else seeing any spiritual numbers lately that you want to know the meaning of? I got my angel numbers book, and I got the spiritual meanings of numbers. So I got these two books here. If you guys want to, you know, Christy, you said 333. Tanya, you said yes. Tomorrow is a new day. Work on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. See, 333 there. You woke up at 333. Hey, Gala, how you doing? You get 1221. All right, so let's check 333. Yeah, same here, Tanya. I just showed my receipt. It was 5666. All right, so 333. Let's see what we get. Okay. 333 is equilibrium. Nurture the mind, body, and spirit connection. Get some meditation going, embark on a workout routine, and finally start the vision board you've been procrastinating on. Your angels want you to look at the areas of your life that are not fully rounded out and self correct. So that's 333. June 6th. Yeah, June's the month of a lot of things, but we won't go there. Cool, no worries. You're welcome. And Gali, you said 1221. Well, let's see. It doesn't have it like together, but I can do the 12 and the 21. All right. So 12 is support. When you take the next step, you are not alone. Life has sent you new opportunities, and now is the time to embrace them with the faith that you will be supported. The things that come your way are for your highest good. Reflect on how you've been helped by unseen forces in your life. Sit in the profound realization of how support comes in many forms. And 21 is advancement. You are about to level up. The next step is coming, so prepare yourself to receive it. Think of what you need to release in order to do so. Write it down, and in the next full moon, either burn it or bury it, and feel the space open up for what is next. Ooh. And 10, you said 1001. Oh, 10 is clear thinking. Cleanse your thoughts. Angels are asking you to declutter your mind and things that are not necessarily for you to move for your forward movement. Thoughts and emotions need to be productive, or else can be problematic. Reflect upon a repetitive thought or emotion you've been having. Ask yourself if this thought or emotion is necessary, kind, and productive. So, a lot of stuff about productivity. So, that's good. Cool. What percent on my phone battery? 84 on my phone battery right now. 84. 84 was a good year. That's pretty cool. And I got this book. It says Spiritual Meanings of Numbers. So let me see what this shit says. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. See, like the number 5 is associated with astrological body Jupiter, star sign Leo, the Hierophant, colors blue, letters E, N, W. See, now I'm life path number. So you life path number 5. You thrive within environments of activity, transformation. However, you may struggle with building healthy routines for yourself. Yeah, I know, because sometimes I'm healthy and sometimes I eat a bunch of bullshit. And sometimes I don't care. So yeah, if you guys have a life path number, I'll read it for you. This book also has like life path number. Dun, dun, dun. See now, numbers. I just read it. So let me see something real quick. Cool. All right. Your life path 9. Okay, let me see. Let me see what I get for 9 here. All right, Gala, life path 9. It says, your compassion and generosity drive you to make the world a better place. But also, you need to understand that imperfection is a fact of life. That's true. What about you, Starlight? You said Master 11 and Personal Year 5. What's your life path number? Pretty much. Like it does say other things here. It's got some cool shit here. This message for you. Dun, dun, dun. Repeating angel numbers. I see 1111 a lot. I see 1111 every day. I saw 1111 just now before I came on live. With the lucky number 1111, you will need to recognize this as a compelling wake-up call to manifest your dreams. You can achieve this by faith in yourself, positive thinking, hard work, linked to 4. 1, 1, 1, 1 equals 4. And these energies also remind you that you are loved and watched over by spirit. It also means that it's time to work on your personal and spiritual development by reading and studying meaningful scriptures while doing manifestation work. It is necessary it is necessary to stress how crucial your actions are to this point. As your angels are encouraging you to take action, work hard, pursue intentional thinking, and discover yourself. A fresh perspective and self confidence will guide you in the next steps of your life path. Good luck and abundance are up ahead. Ooh. All right. Let's see. I always see you know what else? What other number I see all the time is 955. Hey Kitty. How you doing? How was your day today? And everybody, it was Starlight's birthday today. Wish her a happy birthday. She just went 26. Don't we all wish? All right, let me see what 955 says. I see 955 like every time, every freaking day. Oh God. 955. Romantic relationships. Reconfigure the connections. You are being asked to change up your way of doing things in romance. Whether you are single or in a relationship, your angels would like you to take today to reflect and reconfigure how you go about connecting with others. Yeah, good luck. I see that. I see that number every fucking day. If it isn't in the morning, it'll be at night. Kitty, what do you? Is there a specific number that you see every day? I got Angel Numbers book, and I got Spiritual Meanings of Numbers. 808. Okay, good. Let me see what I got that here. 808. 808, man. All right. 808. The foundation for your future is here. The angels celebrate you. You are self aware and focused on personal growth. The road has not always been easy, but you took control of your response to it. The habits you formed are foundational for your future. Do something special for yourself today in celebration of all you've accomplished. There you go. 808. I like that. That's a nice message. Cool. 808. Rejoice. The foundation for your future is here. Hey Fiona, how you doing? What to 84? Let me see. 84, 84, 84. All right, 84 says, let go. There is a need to let go of a person or a situation at this time. Your angels are acknowledging the many doubts and worries that fill your head. They encourage you not to go second guess your intuition on hold of something that doesn't serve you. Sit in meditation today and visualize your life without this person or thing in it. Is your life better? Every day I get rid of some motherfucker. So yeah, that sounds about right. You're welcome, Kitty. Fiona, is there a number that you see a lot? I always see freaking numbers every day, all day. I don't think there's a day that goes by that I don't see numbers. Every freaking day, all day. 955 is definitely the number I see 24/7, every day without a doubt. 955 and 1111. You know. 999. It goes up to 999, I think. Let me see. Yeah, see? It goes up to 999. And then this one has like 5555, 2222, but it has the same numbers. It's not like different numbers. It shows like, and it has your life path number in here too. And it has like certain combinations in here. Like this one goes up to 9999. And then it shows like sequences and shit. So it's got two of them. They're cool books. I was gifted these books by some people that sent them to me on here. Fiona, you said 444. I see 444 sometimes. Not all the time, but I do see it. Let's see what 444 is. Foul, foul, foul. All right, let's see. All right, 444 is protective magic. Your prayers are heard. This number assures you that you are being heard. Your angels are guiding you, surrounding you, and answering your prayers to protection. It may be a time of struggle, but you are being led to the light by your guardians. Take a moment to thank your angels for the protective presence in your life. Let me see what 13 says, and I'll check your 10 in a second, Kitty. All right, so 13, Fiona says, hope. Nurture yourself. Your angels are aware that you are going through a difficult time. They want you to put your energy into taking care of yourself. Plant a seed somewhere you can watch it grow. As you nurture this new life, you are nurturing your own, and it gets acquainted with what surrounds you now. You're welcome, Fiona. All right, so number 10 is clear thinking. Cleanse your thoughts. Angels are asking you to declutter your mind of things that are not necessary for your forward movement. Thoughts and emotions can be productive, or else they can be problematic. Reflect on a repetitive thought or emotion you've been having and ask yourself, this thought or emotion is necessary, kind, and productive. And 10/10 is the day my dad passed away. So, and that's your son's birthday. You're welcome. Yeah, today's Starlight's birthday, June 7th. But her birthday is finished where she is, but it's still her birthday here. Well, and remember, this year is 10 too. 2 and 2 is 4, 4 and 6 is 10. So my dad died on 10/10/10, which is crazy. He was very spiritual anyway. He was very religious. So this is a 10 year, if you think about it. Yep. Libras. I got a lot of Libras around here now. All my Libra pain in the asses. You know what's crazy is I had 2 Libra best friends back in the day. And the guy that I formed a music group with, he's a Libra. He's September 30th. And my best friend and cousin in school was September 30th. And he's a Libra too. And my dad's September 23rd, and my nephew is September 25th. And one of my great psychic friends, she's September 4th. I started my business September 20th, and I started my channel on September 18th. So September is like one of the best months of like my life. Every time September comes up, bang, all this good shit happens to me. It's fucking nuts. All these things happen. It's fucking crazy. And September is 9, right? So, yeah. So 9, I see 9 all the time. 9 is like a thing. It's crazy. Yeah. I know a lot of people in September. And some of my best friends were September 30th. Isn't that your birthday too, Christy? September 30th? I think you said your birthday is the 29th or 30th, I think. Yeah. I think Barbie's in October. Oh, you're September 30th too. Oh, cool. See that? Two of my best friends are September 30th. And now you're my third friend on September 30th. See that? It's just a thing. I was very close to my dad. He's a Libra. I'm very close to my nephew. That's the 25th. He's a Libra. I took care of him when he was young. A lot. I saw him a lot. Like he was at my mom's the most. And he always like was with me. Everybody thinks he's my son. His name's Diego. Yeah. He was one of my favorites back in the day. But he got older and he just like he's getting 22 this September. Yeah. Yeah, see, Kitty's got a dad, her grandma, her son, and her niece are all Libras. Hey, Dan, how you doing, bro? Shit, I didn't even see you come in. Yeah, I got a lot of September energy in my life. Anything in September, I'm good with. You know, I started my businesses in September, and I have a lot of luck in September. A lot. I can't remember what else I said happened to me in September. And I was like, what the fuck? This must be my month. Like, because I'm February 6th. I think fucks happened to me in February. But September is like my month. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. There was something else that happened to me in September recently where I was like, what the hell? I can't remember. But anyway, something happened in September last year. I have to remember. But yeah, that's my month for knowing people. And oh yeah, that's right. My best friend Sue is September 8th. That's right. That's what it was. I have two close psychic friends, the 4th and the 8th. And then Virgo that comes in here, my friend Virgo Love, she's the 10th, I believe, or the 9th or 10th. I have so many Virgo friends that are September. Oh my God. Between Virgos and Libras, I have tons of September friends. Like those are the closest people in my life. Are like Virgos and Libras, for sure. Yeah, Sue is the lawyer that passed away. Yeah, she's September 8th. Okay, Kitty, take care. Wish you a good night and a good day tomorrow. Take care. You moved into your house September 20th years ago this year. See that? September is like a month, man. I don't know. It's always been a good month for me. Like my best friend in high school, one of my best friends and cousins in high school in my last couple years was my cousin Kevin. We don't really speak anymore because he married he didn't marry her, but he's with this hoe and she kind of destroyed his life. But him and I were always close. We went away on trips together. He's September 30th. And then shortly after him, the guy that I do the most music with, his birthday was September 30th. And I was like, and then we guys like, you guys' birthday is on the same day. So we had like a double birthday cruise for both of them. And I did the music and I did the birthday party for both of them because they're both like my close friends. So that was pretty cool. And like I said, my dad's the 23rd and my nephew's the 25th. So September is a very busy happy birthday fucking month. I say happy birthday the most in September because that's where all my friends are. A lot of my friends are in September, tons, and family. What what number? 48. Had a rough tummy. Had a rough tummy after dinner. Lots of sprints in the water. You got to take a Tums, Dan. What the heck did you eat, bro? I had shrimp. I had a shrimp stir fry today with noodles and vegetables. It was freaking delicious. I haven't had shrimps in so long. It was so good. Oh, you said 48? All right. 48 is intention setting. You get what you ask for. Your angels are indicating that you've entered a period where it's very easy to get what you ask for. The pathways are clear. Write down an intention today that is reflective on your authentic self and place it somewhere where you'll see it often. That's cool. I like that. Of course, Fiona, you were mentioned as I was making shrimp. 'Cause I said, I feel like I'm Fiona today. I was a pescatarian today. And some fruit. Oh, nice, Tanya. Oh, that's cool, Tanya. At least you got a you had a nice sandwich and fruit. Oh, okay, Dan, I got you. Yeah, that happened with my dad. He was always cleaning his pipes with his medication. My dad went to the bathroom like 20 fucking times a day. I felt bad for him. Tanya, I see you change your picture. You're looking for mutual funds and medical insurance. I see. All right. I see. I was saying to myself, that's a different picture. I had to look twice. Tanya's looking for a hot date. Oh, Lord have mercy. She's got a new pick. Mutual funds and medical insurance. Hey, that's cool. Put whatever picture you want on there, girl. Hey, Spirit, when the men Spirit's gone, they showed me a different picture of themselves too. My picture is still the same as September when I came on here. That was my picture from 7 years ago. I don't change it because I don't really care. Everybody can see what I look like on here. If you want to see me, I don't give a fuck. It's all good. As long as I'm 49, as long as I don't look like fucking 69, I'm good. Because I know a lot of people that look like shit in their early ages. I mean, some of it's because of sicknesses, but as long as it ain't Snapchat, and we're good. Oh, that's who she's been trolling, bro. Oh, there you go. Fiona said she's looking for she is looking for a cougar with social security benefits. Oh, that's a new one. Thanks, Fiona. I appreciate it. When I shave, I look even younger. My mom says, when you shave, you look so much better. With this beard, you don't look too good. And I said, of course, mom, when you anybody shaves, they're gonna look better. Duh. She should shave all the time. I said, no. Then the hoods are gonna love me more. I don't want these damn women around me. They aggravate me. I gotta look older. And the majority of the people say they like when I have a beard. I'm like, oh, good lord, never mind. Whatever your preference is, I'll keep it in mind. Old should always look way younger. Yeah. Well, everybody looks different. Like a lot of people age differently. Like one of my friends I used to work with, he's a plumber, and he was like 30 years old, and he had white hair already. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? How old are you? He's younger than me, like 2 years, I think. Thanks, Tanya. You just told me, but I don't have medical. I don't have medical funds, mutual funds, and medical insurance yet. You know, I ain't having no mutual fund stuff, so I'll stay. I'll stay your handsome Marky, but I can find you somebody in Bermuda that will give you some mutual funds and find a rich guy that wants you. You know. Oh yeah, tell me about it, Starlight. I swear. Those readings, I don't take. I take them at face value, because a lot of it's different, which is good. But yeah, the Leos in my life, no thanks. Oh, I know. I know exactly what you were thinking. Oh shit. Dan, you said your brother turned 70 last year. He writing for you, coloring hair. I can't color my hair and all that shit. I've never been into that. I always want to look natural. You know, you got white hair, you got white hair. Who fucking cares? Like. My dad was 82 and he wasn't completely white yet. I mean, he had more white than dark, right? But he wasn't completely white. My mom colors her hair, but that's a woman. Women do that. My youngest sister, she doesn't really have like white hair like that, and she's 45. Her hair is still good. Like she doesn't have no white hairs. But she says she's definitely feeling her blues. Like her back hurts, her legs hurt, her arms hurt. And I said, welcome to the 40s club, sweetheart. That's how it's going to be from now on. Once you reach 40, that's it. That's like my mom always says, look, 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 50. I'm right here. See, look, I'm right here. I'm right on the edge. Yeah, she's the youngest, and she doesn't have no grays. Nothing yet. But she definitely says she feels her pain. Her back, my neck, my back. My girl. Fiona, you said you're getting gray strands. It's upsetting. I want my brown back. Nah, that's cool. Well, women are natural. Like, well, women naturally like to dye their hair anyway. So And that's cool, Tanya. I like women with long hair. I don't like women with short hair too much. It doesn't. My mom and my oldest sister have short hair. My youngest sister, her hair is like down to like her shoulders. But I don't. I prefer a woman with long hair. I don't like women with like short ass hair, like a guy. I don't know, it has to be at least to her shoulders. Then I'll be all right with it. I've always been a long hair girl guy. Yeah, Fiona's gonna be Fiona Silver Fox. Well, if you dye yours, that's good. And you have a silver patch in your forehead. There you go. See, you're good. Look, I get white eyelashes sometimes, and it's fucking hilarious because I'll be like looking into the sun, and I'll see like this little shiny thing on my eye, like. I'm like, fuck, I have a silver or white eyelash. It's like glistening in the sun as I look, you know. So then I'll tell my sister to get the tweezers and pluck it because it fucks up my vision. And she starts laughing, and I told her that I'm gonna keep all the white eyelashes and make fake eyelashes so I can give them to the grannies that want their eyelashes white, or anybody who wants white eyelashes. I can sell them to you. Yeah, I gotta make some money off my eyelashes. All the women tell me, I wish I had your eyelashes. They say, no, you don't. These fucking things are annoying. They curl up and curl all in my damn eye, aggravate the shit out of me. I gotta get my sister to pluck them the fuck out sometimes. That shit's annoying as hell. It's too aggravating. And then when I sweat, like it drips on my eyelash and drips into my eye, like it holds it. It's like a fucking umbrella eyelash. Holds the sweat and shit. Shit, Dan, that means you be looking good for your age, bro. So you have to show ID for your beard. There you go, bro. See, you got call. You got asked for ID. So that means you're young at heart. You're young. He thought you was a young whippersnapper. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Fiona. But me personally, I don't like women who have short hair. If I have a girlfriend, I would always want her to have long hair, at least to her shoulders or beyond. I don't like short ass hair. It doesn't look right. I mean, some women they look good with it. Like my mom, she looks good with short hair. She's always had short hair. I've never seen my mom with long ass hair. She says she doesn't like it because it's too much to maintain. But I think it looks good on a woman, like long hair. But like you said, it has to suit the person, right? Yeah, exactly. Your idea is a Flintstones. Yeah, it's probably just a thing where they have to ask for ID no matter what. They do it all the time. Cool, Tanya. That'd be nice. I used to have like when I was young, probably like maybe 16, 17. I used to have, you know how all the guys used to have like a rat tail in the back? I used to have a rat tail in the back, like it was about maybe 4 inches. And I asked the guy to cut it up higher and then leave the tail like midway up. And then I got my sister to plait it. And I came home and my dad goes, "What the hell is that?" He goes, "If you don't cut that thing off, I'm going to cut it off for you." And I was like, "Look, man, it's summertime. I ain't got to go to school. Like, fuck off with that shit." Like, you know? So he didn't even speak to me. He was like, he was so strict. He never wanted us to have any type of like thing like that. He was like, "No, no." And my mom was like, "What the hell are you doing? You know your father's not gonna do that." I remember the first day I came home with a hoop earring. I pierced my back in the day they used to have like this U shape like plastic thing, and you put the stud in there and then you numb your earlobe, and you can pierce your ear yourself. So my cousin goes, "Hey bro, hey, can you pierce my ear for me? I'm gonna numb my earlobe, and then you're gonna pierce it." I was like, "You sure, bro? You can get in trouble." He goes, "I don't care, bro. I want to get my ear pierced." So I did it. I went, and he's like, yeah, yeah, it's cool. It's in. And I was like, "Oh shit, this shit worked." And I was like, "You gotta do mine, bro." So he ended up doing mine. We did each other's ear, and then I like once the stud goes in there, you can take it back out and put like a piece of fishing line in there, just so it keeps the hole open and you can twist it. So I did that for like a couple days, and then I put a hoop in it, and I came home. Oh boy, who told me to do that? I came home with the hoop earring. My dad saw me. He goes, "What the hell is that?" I said, "I got my ears pierced." I said, "I'm not in school no." I was probably like 17 or whatever, and I think I just dropped out of school or whatever. So who told me to do that? He went up to me. He grabbed my hoop out of my ear. He pulled it out of my ear and he threw it in the trash. And it was an expensive hoop earring. It was 14 karat gold. So I had to go digging in the trash, right? And the trash was full. And my mom helped me find it. I said, "Look, mom, I need to find this fucking earring. This thing was not cheap." So then I found it. And then every time I left home, when I like got on my bike or I went out somewhere, I would put the earring back in. And then when I came home, take it back up. It was so fucking annoying. And now I don't even wear an earring anymore. I don't even think the hole is even there anymore. It's all gone. Here, the legal age is 18 to have a beer, 18 to drink, and 18 to drive. Drink and drive at 18. Fiona, that's crazy. Like they should know because it's like everybody in your state should have the same damn thing. Like Bermuda's IDs are all the same. They're pink and blue, and they have your picture on it and all your shit on there. Like that's just like common sense. Oh my god, that's crazy, Fiona. Yeah, I mean, some people get that. Some people get like you look younger than you are. When I was young, I looked young, but I also had like facial hair early. Like I started to get facial hair at like 15. It reminds me of my nephew. My nephew is going 17. He's got like a beard now. It's so crazy watching them like have facial hair, especially the youngest one. The oldest one doesn't have much. But he's 18, and the youngest one has more. He's more like our side of the family. Well, that's good. If you look young, that's good. It's when you look old, it's not good. Yeah. It's 21 in the States, yeah, to drink. 21 is the legal age, which is good. But here in Bermuda, it's 18. It's 18 for driving and for drinking. You can do anything you want when you're 18 here. And 16, you're allowed to get a motorcycle. And then it's only a 50cc motorcycle. So like a moped, like tourist ride. When you're 16, and when you're 18, you can get like a 125 or a bigger bike, and you can drive a car too. Yeah, it's probably the same because of the British territory law. Because remember, Bermuda is a British territory, yeah, British colony, whatever you want to call it. Our passports say British territory citizens. So we're British. Yeah, for sure. Fiona, it's definitely genetics. Definitely. My brother is 58. He's going 58 this month, right? He's a Cancer. And he doesn't look 58. He doesn't have no white hair. His hair is still like dark. He's nothing like me. Like we look different, but he doesn't like his hair is like really he shaves his hair like crew cut. He has a crew cut haircut. He doesn't have much hair. But he doesn't have like no white hair. He doesn't wear a beard either. He shaves all the time. He's like my dad. I'm the only one in my family that has a beard. My brother and my dad always shave like every 2 days. I can't do that because I'll have like pure bumps all over my face. I only shave once a week. Fuck that. Hell no. But my brother, he looks young for his age. For 58, he looks good. Now, my oldest sister, she's 55, and she looks old for her age. She doesn't look good at all. And somebody asked her if she was a senior and wanted to see if she had a senior's card, and she got pissed. When my youngest sister told me that shit, I fucking died laughing. I was like, bro, she does look old. She definitely looks 10 years older than what she is. God forbid anybody keeps telling her that. She just looks a lot different. Ugh. Yeah, my mean sister, she was here today with her husband and her 2 kids and my mom, and they all had dinner next door. And I told my youngest sister, I'm not going over there. I don't want to see that damn woman. I said, you invited him over here, you deal with him, not me. And I just took my mom home. That was my only contribution was to take my mom home. And my mom said, it was all right. We had a good time. Yeah, I know Starlight, yeah. But we still have like the same type of laws and shit. And here in Bermuda, we have like the Canadian school system. So it's weird, like how it all is here. Do I have a nickname for her? Um, Not really. I just call her dumb bitch. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We don't have a nickname for her. Her name is Elizabeth, but we call her Liz. She kind of looks like a lizard too. I just can't look at her too much and be around her because she just says like the stupidest shit ever. And she's a school teacher, and the way she talks, it's like you wouldn't think she was born where she was. Like she just acts like she's so prim and proper and important. So I don't really like the way she talks. I don't like when she talks about things. She thinks she knows everything. She's an Aries, so most Aries women they get like that, especially when they're like think that they're higher than you. Not all Aries are like that, but she'll never get a Christmas card from me, Dan. Not in this lifetime. You know what? I'll tell you something. Being that you mentioned Christmas, when the kids were younger, like 20 years ago, when the kids were like young, because her boys are 23 and 21, right? So 20 years ago, when they were like 1 and 3, and right up until like maybe, I don't know, I would say right up until the day they were born till like maybe 16, I used to give every single one of my nephews, oh six, $50 for their birthday in a card and $50 for Christmas. And if they had like a communion or a confirmation, because we're all Catholic, right? So if they had that, I'd give them an action 50, whatever, and I'll bring them shit back from away, all that stuff. She used to, even my sister, the one I'm talking about, she used to ask me when I went Boston all the time. She was like, "Oh, can you bring back this?" In Sears, they had these outfits for the boys. Instead of giving them $50, can you bring them back like some outfits for them? I need some clothes. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, no problem. Like we were cool like back in the day, more because of the kids and stuff. And then like after, and then all of a sudden she stopped giving. She's the one who had a meeting with us and said, "Oh, this is the last Christmas that I'm getting gifts for everyone because it's getting expensive, and I have a nerve wreck my brain trying to think of what to get." So my youngest sister was like, "Well, if you don't want to give gifts, then you just don't give gifts, and we won't give you gifts, but I'm still gonna get gifts for everyone else." And she was like, "Oh, well, that's not fair." And my youngest sister was like, "Well, why don't you just give gift certificates or give money in a card like Mark does? I mean, just get your own shit. At least you could put the money in your account or something." "Oh, well, I just think that we shouldn't do it anymore." So because of that bitch, we never give gifts anymore. And I used to give her kids, she has two boys, I used to give them $50 each twice. So that was $100 each kid. So $200 I spent on her kids. When it was my birthday, she wouldn't even call me to say happy birthday. She would text, and she never gave me a gift for my birthday. And on Christmas, she would give me some fucking ugly ass sweater that cost $50 or $60. So I'm gonna spend $200 on your kids, and you spend $60 on me. So I told my youngest sister, I was like, "Yo, yo, yo, that's perfect. I don't give her kids nothing. They're 16 now. They can get their own fucking job and they can get their own money. And I don't need her stupid ass $60 sweaters." And everything that she bought me, I gave away because I didn't want nothing to do with like her gifts because it was all fake ass shit. So she never like gave me the same amount that I gave her kids, but she would do it with everybody else. And I was like, you know what? Fuck all of you. That's how I felt. But my two nephews next door, I give them the world. I give them everything. I buy things for them like I'm their, you know, father, but I'm not. But I give them everything. I buy everything. If they want something, I'll buy it. If they need something, I'll get it. You know, so it's different for them because I live next to them and they're always with me. Yeah, yeah, I'm close to her kids. They love me. The oldest one, right? The oldest child is her son. He's 23, right? And he comes up to me and gives me a hug and a fist bump every time he sees me. I have his number, and he recently bought a boat last year, right? And when he went fishing, he gave us all fish. And then when my ex brother in law left this house, he left a lot of boat stuff because he had a boat. So he didn't have a boat anymore. He had sold it. So he left all his boat shit here, and I didn't need it, and I wanted to sell it. And then all of a sudden, I said, you know what? My nephew's got a damn boat. I'll give him all this shit. He can have it. So I called him up. I said, yo, you want some boat stuff? Your uh your fake ass uncle left all this shit up here. So your real uncle would give you all of it. You can have it all for free. It ain't mine anyway. It's his. He left it here. He goes, yeah, sure. He came up in the car and he was like, you sure this is all for me? I'm like, yeah, bro, go ahead, take it. So I gave him everything. And then his mother must have been like, huh, he went and gave my son all this shit and didn't charge him $1. But if it was the other way around, she would have charged my son for sure, without a doubt. And that's the first thing that my sister said, my youngest sister. And I said, you're damn right. But I said, see, I ain't about that. I ain't about no fucking making money off of somebody else's shit. I'd rather just give it to him. So yeah, I kill her with kindness all the time. Yeah, that's probably where she got all my sweaters from. She actually got my sweaters from a place that's right down the hill. It's a cheap ass place, and that's the cheapest she'll get. She'll never spend more than like 50 or $60 on me. But it's okay for me to spend $200 on your kids and bring them back shit from away. And see, she can't stand me anyway because all my nephews go for the same teams I go for. They support the same teams I go for. They talk to me about sports all the time. And even my mom said to me today that the father, my brother in law, was on the couch all by himself and all the kids were talking. And she goes, all that was missing was you. Because when you're on the couch, all the boys are there with you and talking shit and watching sport, TV or something. But I said, they didn't hang around their other uncle. I said, of course, I'm their favorite uncle. I'm the only one who does anything for them. These lazy fucks don't do shit. These guys don't care. They don't care about their damn nephews like I do. Hell no. But my oldest brother-in-law, the one that's with my shitty sister, he's a good dad, though. I'll give him that. He's a good father and a good husband. He's a man of like family. He's a man of like, he has his house, he's got money, he's good at his job. He's a good overall, I wouldn't say person, because he's not a overall good person. He's a jackass. And he's like, he's a big time hater and he's jealous. But that's my opinion of him. But he's good to my sister and good to the kids. So that's all that matters to me. I don't care how he thinks about me. I really don't care. He's always been jealous of me anyway, because I have my own business and that's something that he's always wanted. But he can't handle gun on his own. He ain't like that. He's good, but not that good. He can't handle me. I used to do work for his company, and then he got mad because I was making more money than him. So then that didn't last too long. That went out the window. But yeah, hateration is a thing. But it's all good. I don't care. Every year, I'm the uncle of the year. That's all that matters. I'll always be. Well, as long as you're all right now, Dan, that's all that matters, bro. Thanks, Starlight. I couldn't do it without you guys for sure. Without you guys, there's no me. So I'm glad to have you all here at the end of the day. And that's how it's always been. I try my best. You can naturally clean your system. All you gotta do is eat a garlic clove and bang. Crap your brains out. A lot of people don't know that, but if you eat garlic, like a whole clove of garlic or two, it's night night. You can be sitting on that toilet all goddamn night. That hard for me? Oh, thanks. You're so nice. Take my please. With whipped cream and cherries on top. Dun. All right. Better wash them damn dishes. Scrub a dub dub. Wash them dishes. Now you know how I feel. See, cooking all damn day. And I got plenty of dishes to wash. I'll be doing a video tomorrow morning for sure. Tomorrow morning, I'll be washing a lot of dishes. It's gonna be a long life. You eat a clove of garlic for years every day. Clove of night, good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is Starlight for sure. I ate like 2 garlic cloves. I think the beginning of this year with some like tuna, and I regretted it, but it was kind of like good because it cleaned me all out. It was nice. Oh no no, I didn't get no Amy soup. Hell no. But I saw it though. I saw the Amy soup. I went to the organic section and I walked down to the I walked through the section, and as soon as I came through, I saw it. And they have a lot of flavors. And come to find out, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that. I asked my sister, right? Because she eats canned soup all the time, right? My sister is a soup freak, her and my mom. And I said to my sister, I said, hey, have you heard of Amy's organic fucking soup? She goes, oh my God, yes. I used to always eat that. A matter of fact, now that you mention it, I'm going to go get the minestrone soup. And I'm like, what the fuck is minestrone soup? Oh, you know, nothing but no fucking bullshit ass soup. She goes, oh my God, did you see how much it costs? I was like, yeah, it's $8.99 a fucking can. But the can's pretty big. And she was like, oh shit, I gotta get me some, but that's expensive. He goes, oh, I love that soup. All their flavors are nice. And I'm like, I can't be this damn woman used to eat fucking bullshit ass minestrone fucking Amy soup. I was like, I ain't eating that shit. I don't know. My sister, she loves soup. Oh my god. She gets like a bread roll and she dips it in the soup and eats it and shit. My mom is the same way. I'm not a soup person. I don't really eat soup like that. Now, if I'm sick and shit, I'll eat like chicken noodle soup or something. But the only thing I like is chowder. I like fish chowder and I like clam chowder. That's the only like soup type of stuff that I'll eat. I'm not really a soup person. I like eating like food, not no damn soup. Soup ain't gonna fill me up. And I definitely ain't eating no Amy's fucking black bean soup with sour cream and cheese on it. That's a fucking that's oh good lord. You wouldn't be able to be around me all day. I'd have to go outside. I fucking crap myself. Hell no. No, no. I wouldn't even want to stay with myself. I wouldn't even want to be in the same room as myself. And when I go sleep, shit, I'd have to leave the windows open or else I'll probably suffocate, kill myself with my own toxic gas. I can't eat stuff like that. That's why I don't eat soup. I drown myself in stench. Yeah, chowder is delicious. I know how to make clam chowder. It's good. I used to make it all the time. I actually might ask my nephew if he wants to eat it. I might make it tomorrow, you know. I might make it tomorrow. Yeah, as I got older, I can't eat that type of stuff. Oh, shit myself. Hell no. No, no. No, no. If you want magnesium, all you gotta do is get an Epsom salt bath. Yeah, clam chowder is the fucking bomb. Bomb. Oh, my farts are not organic. No, no. Listen, look, my mom, because my dad was on medication and all that, right? My mom said that my dad would eat certain things and stink out her so much that she would go sleep in my room, right? And can't sleep in the same bed or in the same room. And he'll be like, I don't fucking care what you want me to do. Hold it in and fucking kill myself from like stomach pains. And she'd be like, you stink so much. I'm gonna go in Mark's room. I can't be in here. This is like a cesspit. Hey, fuck, I die laugh. It's happened like many times. I'll call my mom and say, Mom, you all right? Yeah. So what happened? Uh yeah, daddy stinks so much. I had to go in your room and sleep last night. I said, holy shit, that bad? He goes, oh, you don't know because you're not here. She goes, but you the same. I said, yeah. I said, like father, like son. I said, that shit's gotta go somewhere. What the fuck you think? But the worst is my dog. When Diamond used to be back here and she ate like people's food, I'll be over here like fuck guys. I can't even hold this shit. I'm like, fuck. She's fuck. She stunk worse than a human being. That dog's ass was inflamed. She was like really bad. You guys remember? I'll be like, guys, she just fucking let one rip. That shit's fucking nasty. And that shit will be lingering like crazy. That's one thing I don't miss. I love you, Diamond, but no, thank you. I don't need your ass in here stinking up my damn apartment again. Is your dog like that, Christy? Lisa's over here rolling on the floor laughing. Yeah, garlic's good. Oh yeah, right. Christy never. When I told Christy the other day that she eating all that bean soup and all that shit, her ass must be fucking killing the damn dog, right? And she's like, nah, it doesn't make me fart. Now she says the dog don't fart either. You must have some fucking nostril blockages, or you just don't want to admit what happens. It's all right. Think I don't know. Golly said that reminds me of my friends. Corgi, he used to fart and get offended by it too. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm telling you that, hey, honest to God, the most nastiest ass I've ever smelt is dogs. Like Diamond was my pit bull weren't like that. He would be with me sometimes in the garage and all that, and he'll never like let one rip or I'm like, holy shit. But Diamond, oh my god. We were watching a movie next door and she was like laying down on the couch. I mean, like on the on the bottom on the carpet by the couch. And all of a sudden we would be like, oh fuck. And he was like, I know that ain't no human fart. That's Diamond. And she'll be there like snoring and farting at the same time. That dog was fucking nasty. That's probably the most nastiest ass I've ever smoked in my life. Like she's really, really bad. Oh good lord. And she ate like it don't even matter if she ate her food or whatever. Her ass was inflamed. Yeah, castor oil apparently is good. You know, I had this cashier that used to work at the gas station where I worked. She used to use what is it called? Fish oil or cod liver oil or something like that. It wasn't castor oil, it was I think it was cod liver oil or something like that. She used to bring it to work and she used to like take some. You like that one, Fiona? Oh shit. Oh Lord. Oh man. When I'm in a lot of pain, Starlight, I take Epsom salt baths, and it's so much better. Fiona likes my lyrics, though. Her ass was inflamed. That's me and my friend's lyric. Oh man, that shit's funny. Gotta have fun. It's a part of life. But definitely by far, dogs are the worst. I don't. I've never ever like known of any other animal worse than that. Oh my god. And as they get older, it gets worse because their body can't handle it. But see, that's why I don't like eating soups too much because that shit goes right through me and it doesn't feel good. My stomach starts hurting and shit. Yeah, cod liver oil. Yeah, my friend, her name is June, and her birthday is coming up. And I left a. I told you guys. I think I told you guys the story the other day. I saw her son at the grocery store in the parking lot, and I said, "Hey, your mother's birthday is this month." He goes, "Man, I can't believe you remembered." I said, "Well, her name is June, you know." And I said, "I love her to death. How's she doing?" She goes, "Oh, she's all right. She doesn't work anymore. She's home." And I was like, "Can you call her for me?" And so then I was like, "Cool." So like we called her and we left. I left a message on there and wished her a happy birthday. And she used to always take that cod liver oil. I think she's about. I would say she's close to like 80, if not, she's probably 80 already. Yeah, she's probably 80. Yeah, she's probably more than 80 now. I come to think about it. Yeah, and She was taking that cod liver oil, and she was always in good form. Short, skinny lady. She used to be a singer. She used to sing for weddings and funerals, and she worked. Well, she did that part time. She had a beautiful voice. Hey, Shakima, how you doing? You good? Yeah, I agree, Starlight. Yeah, she slipped right in. She likes when people slip right in. You know, she's a Virgo, so she likes all that type of stuff. Yeah, I know. It's cool. I have a Virgo moon, so I know. I'll use the lyrics like everybody else. They'll bring up their charts and their things. Yeah, that's cool. You're more than welcome to. Yeah, you're a VIP member, so it's cool. Sorry, Fiona. I can't help myself sometimes. You know, Shakima and I we naturally think dirty. It makes the day go by. It's our Virgo ness. You know, Fiona's like, stop. You're naughty. At least I thought about you today, Fiona. And I was making my shrimp. I felt like a pescatarian. You know? Oh, this is nothing compared to back in the day. Shit. I think we said D like every 5 seconds. Shit. I had all these crazy Gemini women in here. Plenty of Virgos. I had a bunch of crazy women in here. Yeah. Good. I'm glad you feel honored. Christy. Yeah. Well, on here it was like pretty crazy, right? But on Instagram was like a next level for sure. On Instagram, I was able to do more than I do here. I wish I could go to Instagram again, but they fucked it all up. You have to have 1,000 followers in order to go live now, which sucks. Back in the day, you can just go live and don't matter. And I have nowhere near that. Oh, it's not finished yet? Ah, shit. Shakima. Yeah, they changed their rules at the worst time because if one thing about me, if I can go back over Instagram, oh my lord, everybody be like, yeah, this guy is crazy. Because when I used to go over there, I used to free right up and talk more shit than I do here. It wasn't for everybody, that's for sure. It was more for like, all the hoes and shit and all the women that love to talk about sexual things and yeah, I was no hold barred. And then these damn women had me dressing up in red, right? And acting like brother love. And then every Saturday night I'd dress up in red. And then I would have to pull sex cards all night and do sex readings for everybody in the chat. Or else I'll get, fucked off and told about, Marky, you better come on here. You better do that shit right now. I was like, yes, ma'am. I'll do it. But it was fun, though. Exactly. I'll get cussed out by all the Virgos because I told them they weren't getting no D. When I told some of those girls that I didn't see no D in their future, oh, fuck, they'd be so mad. Nah, I didn't. You always say I hated on you guys. Yeah. Yep. I definitely swore a lot worse, that's for sure. It was like X-rated shit over there, man. And see, like I'm naturally funny. So when I pull sex cards, like I'll be saying all that, sexual fucking, sayings and all that. I don't really say it over here too much, but when I pull sex cards, it's like it's even funnier than ever. Cause I'll be saying coochies and all this. I'll be calling like all the body parts different names and all sorts of shit. It was like probably the most funniest times ever for sure. And I have like four different sex decks. So oh boy. They were like, oh, get this one, get that one, go get this one, and oh, pull me some from that one. I'm like, oh, good lord. And then Sue made it worse when she bought me the twin flame cards. And she was like, Marky don't believe in twin flames, but that's all right. We do. Marky, pull us some twin flame cards. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Hate you, damn woman. Fucking bought me these goddamn cards. Got me doing bullshit against my will. So yeah, it was fun. It was a lot crazier back then for sure. I used to leave here and go to Instagram because I couldn't do what I want here. And I still can't do what I want here, to be honest. You can't even pull sex cards no more without getting in trouble. The rules changed, I think, 2 years ago, Fiona. I think it was 2 years ago the rules changed. It was odd. I think it was like I think it was actually I don't know, I think it was the beginning of 2025, I think. I'm not sure, but it's been like over a year and a half or something like that. I think it was beginning of 2005 they changed it. I think. I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. If I had over 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers over at Instagram, I won't be here that I wouldn't be here as much as I am. Hell no. No, no. I'll be over there acting crazy. It'll be a lot more fun. Everybody be like having. I have all my old crazy women in there for sure. But here it's just you can't do what you want. Hey Marilyn, how you doing? Give me a second, Marilyn. I'll answer your question. Give me a second. All right. Let's see what we get. All right. What are DJ's thoughts, feelings, and intentions regarding me using the expo? We are just friends now. Don't tell me you want your axe back. Oh, oh, good Lord, help us. I don't want him back, Mark. We're friends. I just want to know how he thinks about me. Let's see. Well, if your breakup consisted of like arguing and disagreements and conflict and like not being able to like find compatibility with each other, then I think he still feels that way. But in a way, he kind of like would like to offer to take you out and like see what's up. Like I think he'll like he knows he can only offer you so much. So that's probably why his intentions will probably be like, I would like to get back with her, but she probably won't take me back, and I don't really have much to offer her anyway. So that's his intentions and thoughts. And he feels like if he were to get back with you or try to at least, that it would, be a struggle, or you guys might end up in conflict of some sort, or it'll be difficult for him to deal with a relationship with you because he'll be worried about, being good and being, a good boyfriend or a good person towards you. And he feels, because I get the page of cups and the knight of cups. So it's like he can only offer you so much because he probably feels like, you know, you might be high maintenance, or you might be somebody that he's already been with and he knows what it's like to be with you. So he'd probably be like, fuck, I'd have to do extra shit just to be with her. That's what I'm getting. But it looks like he would like to like be with you again, but he just fears the outcome. But it looks like he wants to offer like to date you, or go on a date, or possibly go somewhere and eat or have dinner or do something. He might ask you out with these two page of cups, and with this page of cups and knight of cups, that means like a man's gonna offer you something. So, but he fears rejection, and he fears like getting back into a relationship with you because you might be, you know, it might be like what it used to be if it was that way. If it wasn't, then he fears having contact, like, uh, conflict and shit. But it seems like he's still interested. He's thinking about the coochie. Interesting. So don't be surprised if he asks you, you know, if he asks you out on, a date maybe, or asks you if you would go somewhere with him. And if you're still friends, then maybe he might be just like, ask you on like a friendly little date or something if you're interested. So you never know. Sometimes people get together and then they become exes, and then they end up getting back together again. You know, yeah, that's okay. I mean, he can be friends. You can be friends and still date. Like not date, but go out on things. You can be friends and go somewhere with someone. Why not? I do it all the time. I remember my psychic friend here in Bermuda. She's married, but she don't have no kids, and she's very, cool with me and my sister. And she was like, "Oh, we should go out to dinner, sometimes and talk about, psychic stuff and all that." I was like, "All right, yeah, cool, that's fine, as long as it's cool with your husband." She goes, "I ain't worried about him. He ain't gonna worry about me. We're not gonna do. We're just friends anyway." I said, "Yeah, I know. I'm just saying I don't want your husband if he's that jealous type." She goes, "No, he'll be happy that I'm leaving the house." I was like, "All right, cool." In the last like probably 3 years, we went out twice, and all we did was talk about psychic stuff. and she eats lamb. And I'm like, ugh. I said, that poor little fucking lamb. You're eating that little fucker? She goes, well, that poor cow, you're eating the steak. And I was like, it's all good. I said, you eat your damn lamb now. And all we did was talk about like psychic shit and stuff. She likes to pick my brain because she's not a medium, but like she believes in like all this other stuff. She has a channel on here too. She just started. She just started. I think she started like this year, I think. Hey Jada, how the heck are you? I ain't seen you forever. What's going on? Well, you're a Pisces, Marilyn, and he's an Aries. I mean, that's almost like the same type of energy. Pisces and Aries are almost like the same. I don't want to elaborate on that, but you know, if you like Aries men, then yeah, and that's true. They always want to be on top, you know. Yep. Nah, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying that's my opinion. You don't want me to project, so I'm not going to. You're living life trying to get it together slowly but surely. Hey, yeah, one day at a time. I've been up to the same shit, different day, you know, taking care of mom and just doing stuff, you know. The Marilyn ain't gonna leave me alone now. She's like, go ahead, project. How can Aries be like Pisces? Well, my opinion, the women are almost the same, and the men are definitely the same. Now, Pisces men and Aries men, they're very sensitive, very emotional, and they can be right royal assholes when it comes to women. That's my opinion. But both can be very same. Pisces is probably way worse. Men. Now, women, Aries, women want to run their man's life. And Pisces women, they're very like the same way. They don't want nobody to run their life. They want an equal give and take. But they can be very emotional, both. So both have a lot of emotions and a lot of like, you know, I want to be, like you said, the competition, a contest. So both are almost the same, pretty much, especially the men. But the women are more like, you ain't telling me what the fuck to do. Hell no. Good night, Chrissy. Take care. Shit, it's getting late. I didn't even know it was 1 o'clock. Fuck. Well, like I say all the time, we all have different experiences with different signs. Now, I'm telling you what I feel that those signs do through my experiences. Now, you as a Pisces woman, you don't want to run a man, but you like strong men, not pushovers. So that's your like, you know, experience, right? So that's the thing. Not all Pisces and Aries are the same, but the ones that I've dealt with, that's how I view them, like towards me and what I see their energy like. So I've dealt with a lot of Aries women. Pisces women, not so much. The only Pisces woman that I dated was when I was like 17. And she was very kind and generous, but she was also sneaky at the same time. But I still speak to her to today. The men are totally different. The men are like, what the fuck is going on here? Pisces women, I've dealt with 2 Pisces sneaky women. And Pisces men are probably the most emotional jackasses I've ever seen in my life. I've dealt with a few of them. And like I always say, it also depends on your month because each sign shares a month. Jade's laughing at me. But Pisces men are way worse than Pisces women, for sure. I'd rather deal with a Pisces woman than a Pisces man. And I would rather deal with a Aries man than an Aries woman. Because I've dated 3 Aries in my lifetime, and all 3 were a fucking pain in my ass. I've dated 90% of the women I've dated and dealt with, even friends, right, are all fire signs. Pretty much. The only woman I've dated outside of fire signs was probably that Pisces chick I was talking about back when I was 17. And back in 2008, I briefly had dated an Aquarius. But every other woman in my life has been Sagittarius and Aries and Leo. And hell no again. Fuck that. So yeah. I can't handle them damn people. But you know what? I have some really cool Aries women friends. Friends, not like women that I'm attracted to, but like friends. Women. I'm better off being a Aries woman's friend than a Aries woman like girlfriend. So yeah. Yeah, Aries are stubborn. I mean, Aquariuses are stubborn for sure. I'm stubborn. When I'm sticking to one way, I'm sticking to that way. I'm not gonna change my ways for nobody. It's good to be stubborn in ways that benefit you. You're a double Aries and Pisces, but see, you're cool though. You know, you don't bother me. You know, we cool, gal. Your best friend is a Pisces, and she's the most. Oh, that's good. Well, see, you're a Gemini, so Geminis usually get along with most people. You know, usually get along with most people, so that's cool. You know. Well, it's good to be stubborn in a way where, like me, I'm stubborn in the way where I don't want to change too much in my life because if it's not broken, don't fix it. So some people would be like, "Oh, you know, you're so stubborn. You should change or you should do this." No, I'm gonna be stubborn because it's not bothering me. I'm not gonna change because you want me to. So I'll be stubborn in a way where I don't really want to change things. That's the stubbornness that I have, and I can admit that. That's fine. But I'm not a stupid, stubborn, like a fucking bullheaded, stubborn person that I'm not gonna do anything. 'Cause that's definitely not me. Yeah, I have good relationships and friendships with Geminis. No problem. The only sign, see, men, when it comes to men in my life that I don't like and never have liked, is Capricorn and Leo are the worst, for sure, for me. I don't get along with most Leo men because they think their shit don't stink and they think they know more than you and they think they're just the greatest thing on earth. The ones that I've dealt with, not all of them, but the ones I've dealt with, yes. Now, Capricorn men, same thing. They have the same way. I'm better than you. I know more than you. I have more than you. And I'm going to show you that I'm better than you, but then I'm going to fail because I met my match, which is Aquarius. Because most Aquarius men are very successful and we're really good at what we do. So we piss off the other men in the zodiac. because they can't handle us. Because every Capricorn man and every Leo man that's come my way to challenge me, they've lost. That's just the way it's gonna be. Because you can't beat Aquaman. He'll kick your ass. And we don't take shit like we don't care about your dumb asses. Now, women, the most annoying women sign to me is Aries woman. It's very annoying. In a relationship. In a relationship, an Aries woman and a Sagittarius woman is by far the worst in my lifetime. Now, friends, Virgo for sure. I love Virgo women as a friend, for sure, by far. I have so many Virgo women friends, it's crazy. I get along with Virgo women like really, really good. Gemini women, Libra, um, like pretty much like I get along with most women signs, you know. But I think that they can't handle the challenge that they face. I can't speak for a lot of Aquarius men because I know some punk ass Aquarius men, and they ain't like me. But like I said, I don't like to talk too much about the signs because not every sign is the same, and not it's usually a person's character, and I can't express that enough. That's why I don't really dwell on signs. I just tell you how I feel about my experiences of the signs that I've dealt with, you know? Because most women that come in here hate Aquarius guys, literally. And ain't nobody gonna tell me no different because I've seen most women on these chats say, I fucking hate Aquarius men. And Aquarius men are this, Aquarius men are that, Aquarius men are this, Aquarius men are that. Since the first day I came into these chats, Aquarius men have been bashed every single time. I used to not want to tell people I was an Aquarius because they were going to hate me. So I kept shit to myself sometimes. So yeah. But I know a lot of people that don't like Aquarius men, that's for sure. A lot of people have bad things to say about Aquarius men. But I'm not like that. You know? The way they explain Aquarius men is not me. Hell no. I don't treat women like shit. That's not in my life. I don't treat women like that. That's why I have more women. That's why I have more women friends than anything. Because I respect women. I don't treat them like shit. Now, if other Aquarius men do that, then that's on them. But I know many men that treat people like shit. And there are all sorts of signs. I've heard more bad things on here about Pisces men and Gemini men more than any other man, for sure, by far. And Scorpio men too are bad. I've heard a lot about that. And I've read those energies and they're all bad. So, you know, whatever. I agree, Marilyn, with that. Yeah. Yep, there is Gala, yep. You know what, Starlight? Aries, you're saying Aries are strong, straight, and direct. I don't really get the strong part in most Aries women I know. A lot of Aries women are like frail and they are straight and direct, but strong, I don't know about that. I don't know too many strong Aries women in my life. I know a lot of Aries women that are like crybabies and complainers, and all they do is like act like selfish little Brit bitches. That's what they are. A lot of Aries women I know are very selfish, and it's all about them, them. Fuck that shit. I hate a woman like that always talks about themselves all goddamn day. That's annoying. I'm like, what about me? You didn't care about me today? You know. So the ones I know are not very strong. They might have strong in some other way. Strong to me is different, you know. But yeah, that's my opinion. Tanya said I dated an Aquarius and he was a lead singer in the band. He was absolutely wonderful, but he did have a substance abuse problem that I ended in very quick. Yeah, most Aquarius people are like, musically inclined and like to do a lot of things. You agree, Jade? Good. Yeah, exactly. I can say good and bad about every sign. You're right, man. And you also say you wouldn't date a Pisces man. That's the only man I wouldn't date. Well, there you go. Pisces men are idiots. I don't like many. And Sag men you wouldn't want to date. I don't know too many Sagittarius guys. Shakima's like Pisces and Gemini. Yep. I've had the most complaints on here from women for Pisces and Gemini men. Guaranteed. And they'll tell me I wouldn't even ask. Give bro a hug, even though you know he's a Leo. He's our favorite Leo, though. You know what? Lady Gaga has never been my favorite person. And if you look at, and I'm glad you told me she's an Aries because that's exactly what most Aries women like her are. The little devils, and they're selfish, right? And if you want to see some bad shit about Lady Gaga, she's a devil worshiper. That's exactly what she is. And there's even proof about all the devilish shit that she did. She sold her soul a long time ago. And she's even in a movie called Out of the Shadows, naked going through the trees doing sacrifices for the devil, like herself. Now I have no idea what she's like now, but this was like about maybe I'd say about 8 years ago. The movie came out with her, clear as day on the movie. I even saw it. So I know I would never have any respect for that woman. And now that I know she's an Aries, that explains it. Aries women, some Aries women be like the devil themselves. I tell you, believe me, I know a lot of devilish Aries women, but I know some really cool. One of my favorite Aries women is still a good friend of mine till today. You know, and she's nothing like how I'm talking. She's like totally different. Oh yeah, and if you're gonna say that, if you're gonna say that your grandmother was in Aries and she was a strong lady, yes, like you said, the strongness in an Aries is definitely there in an Aries woman, but some of them are definitely Aries women is a task. I think 50% of them are whack as fuck and they're mental and crazy and devilish, and other 50% are very decent. I have a 50-50 outlook on Aries women. I know half that are devilish, selfish little biatches, and I know the other 50 that are really kind and generous and I can always talk to them every time. And there's still Aries women that come in here, no problem. I have no problem with them, and they've never done anything stupid, and I'm friends with them. But there's some that I can't stand for sure. So we can all tell stories about all 12 zodiac signs in our own way with our own experiences. So when I say shit like this, I don't want anybody to think that I hate all fucking Aries people or all Leos or all Capricorns. Or because I had bad experiences with those three signs, it doesn't mean that I hate every single one, you know? There's an Aries guy that I worked with and he went to school with me and he's my a good friend of mine. He's a good person, right? But like I said, I don't have nothing against him, and me and him's cool, and I have no problem with him. But then there's some Aries men that I fell out with, they don't like, and I can't stand. It's really the character of the person. It's all about who you are. Like, if you're a fucking idiot, you're gonna be an idiot no matter what sign. There's an asshole in every sign. There's a hoe in every sign. I can guarantee you that. And there's a everything in every sign. People are always gonna be like, people always tell me on here, I'm nothing like the Aquariuses they know. I'm like, sure I'm Aquarius. And I tell them I'm a double Aquarius. I'm sun and rise. So maybe that's the difference. So there you go. It's all about our experiences. Exactly. Dan is the only Leo man allowed in here. I know some, but not most of them. I know I've had bad experiences with. You know, but it's just the way it is. Don't be fluffing this guy's ego. It's bad enough that I have to tell him he's my favorite Leo, and he's allowed in here. He's got a VIP pass. He must have something in his chart, that I don't. You know what it is? He's married to an Aquarius, so that's his pass. Because when he told me he was married to an Aquarius, I said, oh, fuck. I knew exactly what's going on there. Mom was like, yo, you want to be with me, damn it? You're my opposite sign. You fuck around and you find out, all right? That's why Dan and I get along, because he has an Aquarius wife, so he knows what it's like. He knows what to say, not to say. He knows how to act and not to act. So he's already been trained for years. So getting along with me will be easy. And plus, I find that most Aquarius women are just like Aquarius men, to be honest. I love Aquarius women too. They're cool as fuck. I have a few Aquarius women that come in here that are cool with me. I mean, I've never really had no serious problems with them. And I love them to death. They're like good friends of mine. So they're pretty cool. I met some nice Aquarius women over at Kitty's Live too. There's a few Aquarius women over there that are cool as fuck too. She's got a few Aquarius women over there. So, and a man too. My bro Silver. Shout out to Silver, bro. My Aquarius brother. Yeah, exactly. See, a very short collar. You know what time it is. All right, guys, let me get out of here. It's almost 1:30 in the morning. I need to get my ass up and do some work tomorrow. It's been a long day. I've been on here for like 2 hours talking shit. It's good. It's been fun. I had a good day today overall. Nice day. It was such a nice energy today, and it was a beautiful day outside. It was like nice and sunny, but it was cool. Like, I mopped my floor in the bathroom and it literally dried within like 5 minutes. And I was like washing my fucking steps and shit. Man, like not washing, but mopping my steps, and it all dried within a matter of minutes. Just from like the no humidity and just the cool air. It was nice. It was a really nice day today overall. It was nice. The energy was good today. Thank God. So the energy's getting better, I feel. The last couple weeks hasn't been that great. But this week has been pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be cooking brunch at one probably. I have a lot of dishes to wash because I did a lot of cooking today. So I'll be back. I'll be here tomorrow morning at some time cooking brunch, breakfast and lunch. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow because I have a lot of dishes to wash. A lot of pots and pans, a whole heap of bullshit. I'm glad you had a great birthday, Starlight, and wish you many more. And like I said, whenever you want your reading, you let me know. I wish you all a great week, and don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And I'll be here tomorrow morning doing my washing dishes segment and talking shit. So I'll be here tomorrow. I don't really have much going on tomorrow. I might actually go pick up my mom tomorrow and take her to this warehouse place. We got another Mercury retrograde end of this month in Cancer. Oh, great. Well, at least it's at the end of the month. That's good. Get it the fuck out of here. At least that's why the energy is so good. Probably Jupiter in Cancer. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's a good thing. All right, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night and your weekend, and hope you all have a really good week next week. Just another manic Monday. Hopefully not. All right, I'll be here tomorrow washing dishes in a few more hours. I'll be back.